Hey friend, thanks so much for joining me on YouTube. The video that you're about to see was originally recorded via Facebook Live for our weekly Work It Wednesday series. Any links mentioned in the video will be down below in the description, so make sure you check those out. And I would love to have you join me over on our Facebook page for a weekly dose of tips and tricks for your direct sales business. Thanks for joining. Wednesday, I'm so excited. It's Work It Wednesday. Once again, this is Mary Haynes from Doggone Virtual, and I am super excited to talk about this topic today, you guys. I've got my coffee. I am ready to roll. So you may notice my background's a little bit different today. We have finally finished the great office reorganization of 2019. So I'm good. I have my space now. I can think clearly. I can work. It's amazing. It's amazing what you can do when your space is all organized and uncluttered and just ready for work. You know what I mean? So today, you guys, we're talking about the ask. And when I say the ask, what I'm talking about is that question like, do you want to host? Do you want to join my team? Do you want to buy my thing? Like, that's what I'm talking about when I say the ask. It is offering. It's the offer. So this is the place where I see most direct sellers fall down. It is their ask. Either they're not doing it or they're doing it wrong, right? And we don't want to be the ones that do it wrong. And so I'm not going to deal with the mindset and stuff around not doing it, but I am going to deal with improving the ask and making sure when you're asking that you're getting more yeses than you're getting nos. Because I do think when we really work on honing in our ask and we work on making it a really good ask, that we're going to hear yes more than we're going to hear no, okay? So first of all, how do we improve our ask? Like, how do we even deal with that nonsense? Like, what are we even talking about? All right, first of all, you have to go back to your why. And we talked about this a couple of weeks ago when Leslie was our guest, and she talked about your life vision. And we talked about, you know, your why and defining success for you in your direct sales business. So what is your why? Why do you do what you do? Why are you in this thing to begin with? So we have to think about our why first. That's what we have to do. And we have to be really, really strong in that why. We have to know why we show up to work our business every day. Why do we offer the opportunity to host? Why do we offer the opportunity to join our team? All of those things we have to solidify in our mind before we can ask anybody anything. We have to understand those things, okay? Second is your goals have to be intact. So we kind of led into that last week, right? We talked about the why, and then once we have the why, then we can figure out what are the goals, what are the actions I need to take to get me to that why, to help me fulfill my why. I've got a glare in my glasses. I'm going to take this off because I don't need to see you guys, okay? I can see you guys without my glasses. All right. So we have to figure out what our goals are, and then we can develop the action plan that fits the goal, that also fits our why, okay? So we have to make sure the goals are intact and the why is intact before we even ask, you guys. So if you're still struggling with your why, if you're not sure why in the world you're doing this thing, okay, then you need to figure that out. You need to back up a step and really solidify that in your mind. Because Jim Rohn, famous Jim Rohn, he said, if your why is clear, the how is easy. So your why has to be so crystal clear in your mind that you know exactly where you're headed and you know exactly what you need to do to get there, okay? All right, so if you're asking, if you've got your why intact and you've got your goals intact and you've got a plan and you're asking and you're just not getting the results that you want, this is where we have to work on improving the ask, okay? And we have to ask ourselves two questions. So when we ask someone something and we get a no, or we get a, I don't think so, or we don't get the result that we want, there's two problems usually. It's either the question or it's the audience, okay? So 9 times out of 10, you guys, it's not a problem with the person being asked, it's the question. There's something wrong with the question, all right? So we have to kind of dig in and figure out what's wrong with the question. So let's think about that for a second. How do we improve the ask? How do we improve the question? Well, first, you have to determine your value. What value does your product offer? okay? And this is something where we really need to niche down and figure it out, because I can tell you, even if you sell Pamper Chapter, or you sell Stampin' Up, or you sell Ruby Ribbon, or whatever it is that you sell, your value may be slightly different than the other consultant, because your ideal client is going to be different. I personally, when I was with Pamper Chef, I was very focused on quick and easy meals because I have 4 kids and I homeschool, all right? I was not aimed at the chef, okay? My ideal client was not the home chef. My ideal client was someone like me, okay? I can cook really well, but I got to tell you, it's not quick and easy. It is not happening at my house. So that was where my market was, okay? So you Stampin' Up ladies, is it your full-time crafter, like experienced crafter? Are you going for a new crafter? Are you going for a mom that just wants to throw some gifts together? Like, what's your ideal client? So what is your value? Because your value is going to be completely different to different clients, even though you may sell the same product as somebody else. So we really have to figure that out. What value am I offering, okay? So when we're thinking about bookings, this is what we're talking about this week, because I want you guys, once you have your why, once you have your goals intact, I want to help you get there. So we've got to book some shows, you guys, okay? We're party plan people. You're going to sell more stuff and book more shows. I mean, sell more stuff at shows than you are anywhere else. I mean, seriously, y'all, seriously. You've got to get some shows on your calendar. This is the way you're going to meet people. Now, if you're blogging and doing some other stuff, that's amazing, but that's a long-term strategy, you guys. We're doing like now. How can I get a paycheck now? How can I provide for my why now? How can I serve people now? So you have to determine your value. And it's not always monetary, okay? So when we think about bookings, typically a hostess is going, if you have a host rewards program with your company, it's going to be a discount. It's going to save them money, right? That's going to be our value. If you can offer me a way to get something at 60% off versus me paying full price, that has value, that has monetary value. So that might be the value for booking the party. It could also be just a girls' night, right? Could that be valuable? Heck yes. I'm a mom with 4 kids and I homeschool. A girls' night has extreme value in my book, all right? What about education? Could your value be educating people on how to get dinner on the table in 30 minutes, how to make a quick and easy craft? Could it be how to, for your Ruby Ribbon girls, could it be how to get the girls up? Like, what? That's not monetary, that's physical. Being confident in your clothing. What is your value that you're going to offer? It's not always monetary, you guys. It really, really isn't. I remember this was really driven home to me when I was with Pamper Chef. I was working on a home office project, and I was paired with another consultant who I was friends with, and this girl rocked a home party, you guys, rocked it. I was able to watch it. They were filming it for some training, and I was sitting in the background watching. I learned so much at her party that I didn't know about food, about cooking techniques. Her value, you guys, was education. That was her value that she was offering. And people continually booked with her because they learned from her. Make sense? So determine what value that you're going to offer your hostess. Okay? Another thing, I was just thinking about this, the value could be long-term. Right? So one thing that I loved about Pamper Chef was, as a hostess, I learned and as a guest, I learned a new recipe every party that I went to, right? And so there are still recipes from when I was a hostess a bazillion years ago that I still use with my family. That's value, you guys. That's value. So the first step is determining your value, and only you can determine that when you niche down to your ideal client and you figure out what you can offer them, okay? Next is, whoa, okay, I lost my handwriting there. Make sure that the value is others focused. So check your value, okay? Make sure that it is focused on the other person. Is the value focused on serving them? Is it really focused on serving them? What is it going to provide for them? Okay, that's kind of a gut check, you guys. Make sure that value that you're determining, that you're writing down, is others focused and not self-focused. We know what the value is for us, right? It's either monetary, it's a goal-driven, value, whatever it is. But we need to focus on what that's going to mean for someone else. And then we have to determine, guys, we have to craft a new message. We have to check our message. What is our message? What does our ask look like when we're talking to someone? So what I like to do, I kind of have like a 3-step formula that I followed. And it was not, hey girl, I have a spot open on September 18th. You want to get your, you want to book a party? That was not it. That has nothing to do with value for the other person. If you're green dotting, stop it, okay? Just gonna be real with you guys. Stop it. Just stop the green dotting, okay? We've got to focus on the value for the other person. So my message might look a little something like this. Hey Barb, I'm so excited about our new fall products that just launched. I remember you were looking for easy gift ideas for Christmas. Would you be interested in getting some friends together so that I can show them to you? Make sense? You see what I did there? I focused on her, first of all. I remembered what made me think of Barb as my person to ask. The easy crafting ideas. I looked at the catalog and I thought, oh my gosh, she would love this. I didn't say book a party, because when people hear book a party, they hear plan a wedding. When you say book a party, that's what they're thinking. They're thinking, oh my gosh, I have to get all the dust bunnies out of my corners of my room. I have to clean out from underneath all the sofas. Oh my gosh, I have to provide food, and I do not want anybody in my house. So that's not what they hear. They don't hear when, yeah, don't use the words book a party, you guys. Just take it out of your vocabulary. So what you want to say is their name, use their name. Don't copy paste messages, y'all. Don't copy paste messages. Why are you excited? Why are you reaching out to them? What value are you going to offer them? And then the offer, then the ask comes at the end, okay? Another way you could do it, I'm just spitballing, okay? Hey, Sally, I'm so excited about our new fall products. I remember that you just had a baby about 6 months ago, and we've got some really quick and easy meals that I would love to teach you and your friends. Would you guys want to get together so I can show them to you? What value is I going to offer to a new mom? Heck yes, come over and teach me how to get dinner on the table in 29 minutes. Thank you very much. Make sense? So you guys, we have to focus on providing value to someone and serving them, all right? So it's kind of a formula. So I'm excited about, I thought of you because, why did you think of them? It was not because I saw you were green on Facebook. I had a little green circle and I just shot you a message. Why did you think about that person? You guys, that goes so far when someone says to me, I thought about you because I know you love coffee. I thought about you because I know you went to Hawaii. I thought about you because blah, blah, blah. That means so much more to me than, hey girl, I've got this date on my calendar. Do you want to have a party? Make sense? So we really want to focus on that. So the, I'm excited. Why are you excited? Why are you reaching out to them? What are you excited to share with them? I thought of you because, and what do you think? What do you think? Okay. And you guys, they might say no, and that's okay. That's totally okay. It's okay if they say no. It may not be a good time. You don't know what's going on in their world. Just keep them warm, keep loving on them, keep providing service, and they will come back to you. Couple of things. This is like my pet peeves, you guys. This is my pet peeves. You ready for it? Okay. I already said this one. Stop saying book a party. It's not going to get you anywhere, you guys. It's not going to get you anywhere. So stop saying book a party. Change your verbiage. Next, stop using desperation language. Desperation language is all about you. It's not about the other person. Using words like need, help me, I want, I'm trying to earn, okay? You guys, that doesn't provide value for the other person. It just doesn't. Those are the messages that you send to your mom when you need like $50 order. Those are not messages that you use with your customers and your potential hostesses or your potential team members. We need to focus on things that are valuable to them, okay? So don't use words, desperation language. And stop cold messaging. That's the other thing, the green dotting, I already mentioned this. Stop cold messaging, you guys. We must do better. We know better, we must do better. We must focus on building relationships long-term, providing that value, and then when we reach out to someone, it is a very, very natural transition for them to book a party. It's very natural because they already know me. I've already provided them with some service, right? And it's going to be a natural transition for us to party together. Hello, we're already buddies, okay? So you guys, improve your ask. Improve, improve, improve. Because I want you guys to be successful. I want you guys to rock your parties. I want you guys to rock your business. But we have to work on the messaging and we have to change the tape a little bit, okay? So I hope you guys have a fabulous, fabulous Wednesday.